Hello, SPED 2010 students. I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving break and hopefully you were able to spend some time with your family, maybe get some rest. So we officially made it to the very end of the semester. This is the last week of fall classes. Fall classes end this Thursday, December the 5th. So this week is going to be our closeout week where we wrap stuff up. We call it wrap-up activities. And then next week will be our final. So if you see here for wrap up, you are going to be completing your post-test and your course feedback. This is also a time what we call the makeup period. So if you've missed one quiz or one assignment, you are allowed to make that up. You will need to email me. It will close on Thursday, December 5th. Once that period is up, you can no longer make up any work. And I choose to allow you to make up one assignment and one missed quiz. You are not allowed to make up a midterm exam, so please keep that in mind. Also, this is the time for you to make sure that you have submitted your course project. So make sure that you go back in and look to see that you have your either interview or your peer-reviewed article done and completed, as well as maybe you completed your co-teaching assignment. I did extend the co-teaching assignment, so that is also the very last time you can do it, which will be this week during the makeup period. So make sure that you have your co-teaching assignment completed. Next week will be our finals and or our final for this course, which I will get into for just a moment. So let's go ahead and first talk about the final. So I have emailed everyone. I did post your final exam study guide. It will follow the same format that we did with the midterm. It will cover modules 6 through 10. So the study guide is there for you to use. It's open now, so you can go ahead and use it and start studying for the final. Now, as I mentioned, the final will be over modules 6 through 10, so that is quite a bit of information to cover, so please make sure that you go back and use that final exam time, the final exam study guide to help you prepare during this week and the time that you have left. Now, the final exam, since this is a web-based course, you do not come in to take the test. You will take it on your own as you did with the midterm exam. There is a window of time that the final will be open. So the final will start Monday, December the 9th at 8 a.m. and it will close on Tuesday, December the 10th at 11:59 p.m. So that gives you 2 full days to be able to complete the exam. Now you will have 2 hours to complete it. You will have longer time than usual because it is the final. So just make sure that you realize you do have extra time. That way, if you need to go back and look over your answer before you submit, you have time to do so. So that will cover the final. I did mention you have those wrap-up activities, right? The post-test and course feedback. So let's talk about that. You will find those materials right underneath final exam. It will say post-test and course feedback. So when you click on it, you're going to see 2 things here that you need to complete. The first one is course feedback. So the course feedback is really a way for me to be able to get your honest feedback about the course. So describe what you felt were positive aspects. Maybe you think there was something negative for this online course. This feedback helps me improve the course in the future, so I appreciate your honesty. If you do find there's something negative that you feel like can be improved, please give me a possible solution of how you think it would be better, and maybe that solution can help me with my course improvement. So that is due December the 5th. You'll see there at 11:59 p.m. So please have that completed. You will also see that you have the post-test. Now, both of these are due on December 5th, as you can see, because there's no course content this week. We finished up the Module 10 last week, so that gave you plenty of time to just focus on doing the course wrap-up activities. So that will be due this Thursday, December 5th. Also, what's due is what we call the post-test. The post-test, if you remember, is the same exact test that you took in. It's going to be the same test that you took at the very beginning of the semester, that first week of classes, where I test you on your knowledge. I said that this did not count against you. This just allowed me to get feedback to see kind of where you stood, right? To see what you knew about special education before we started the course. And you're going to take the same test this week, and this allows me to see your growth, right? To see that you're meeting the standards and objectives for the course, that you understand and were able to meet the course outcomes. So this does not count against you. This is just allowing me to get data to see how you're doing in the class. So that is also due on December the 5th. As you can see, it was open starting on December the 1st. So maybe some of us have already gone in there and taken it. That's fine if you have, but it is not due till Thursday, December the 5th at 11:59. So make sure you complete the post-test and course feedback, which we call the wrap-up activities. And again, you do have your final study exam there for you, so please use that material to help you study. That's going to be it for the semester. I will not be submitting any more videos because that wraps up our whole course. I know that this course is a lot and there's a lot of heavy material, but I hope nonetheless that you were able to take something out of this, also able to take something away from your service learning experience and be able to use this as a future classroom teacher. I wish everyone a very Merry Christmas, and I hope that you have a wonderful break. Take care.